Hey, beautiful souls, beautiful sunshine here with the R Holistic Healer, aka Sonia B. So I am back with these two quick prophetic messages. So with that being said, let me get into it. So one of the messages came through as if like some of you guys may find yourself dealing with this company that you deal with on a regular basis, and the way Spirit is giving it to me, thank you Spirit, the way Spirit is giving it to me as if like somebody, let's just say they come out to cut your grass like every 2 weeks or monthly or whatever the case may be, something that they're doing for you on a regular, okay, you're like one of their regular clients. But the way I saw this was God was revealing it to me that, you know, these people that you deal with, they don't even understand like your worth and your value in a sense, like that comes to them. They thinking it's coming from the other people or the other clients that they have, but it's actually coming from them having you as one of their clients, should I say. So in other words, it's like you are the ones that you are the one, and this message is not for everybody, thank you Spirit, this message is not for everybody, but you are the one who is basically blessing them in a sense without you even knowing it in a sense. So I say all that to say that the people that you may possibly find yourself dealing with, and I'm also hearing too, that could be a workplace situation, you know, it could be anything, but something that you deal with somebody on a regular basis, whether you are one of their clients or, you know, that you're working for them, take it how it resonates, because everybody's situation is going to be different. But nevertheless, you are the ones that are blessing them, okay? I'm sorry, y'all, because the Spirit's just giving me this vision, like in a sense, like somebody at a job, bear with me here, like somebody at a job, and let's just say that they're not being recognized for all the hard energy, effort, and work that they do at their job, but they don't realize that if this person is not there, they're no longer blessed in a sense. But as long as that person is there, they continue to be blessed, okay? So this is why it's going to be very important to for you to just make sure that you understand your worth, you understand your value, you understand, you know, that if people don't respect you or value your input, you know, this is where you're going to have to take that situation to God, because I truly feel like God is already showing you and leading you and guiding you and showing you, because he's allowing these things to come to the surface so that you can see truly how people really feel about you in a sense. And it's almost like, okay, so now that you know this information, what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to allow them to continue to do the things that they're doing? Again, everybody's situation is different, okay? Like I said, there's the one scenario as if like somebody come and cuts the grass every, you know, few weeks or whatever. But, you know, then there's a situation that pertains to a job or employment or whatever. So anyway, but the way I saw this was God had showed me as if one of the person that I was dealing with, who was the business owner, they gave me like this stack of cards, and it was like thank you cards, and the guy had actually told me, he said, just look through there and find your name. And I found my name, but for some particular reason, when I saw my name, he didn't have too much to say. It was like a little thank you, but he didn't have too many words to say. But I noticed with his other clients, and I only say that to say because it was a stack and I was trying to hold it, and some of them was sliding out my hand. It's like it was purposely being done so that I could see the truth. In other words, so just as I was sitting there, trying to find my card with my name on it, I could see his comments to some of the other people, or his thanks to some of the other people, where he may have given them more praises and he may have, you know, had a lot more to say. But when it came down to me, he didn't have too much to say in a sense. So that was just letting me know that, you know, some people don't even realize that you are the one that is blessing them in a sense. And whether you're verbally doing it, because I feel like this is not a situation that you're verbally doing. I feel like this is just spiritually, okay? You know, you're the one that's blessing them, and they don't even realize it, because the moment that you walk away or the moment that you go and deal with somebody else, that blessing stops, is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. So anyway, so with that being said, it was almost like Spirit was just letting me know that, and I thought to myself, so some of you guys may find yourself thinking to yourself like, no, I am worthy, you know, like I'm worthy of those same little comments that he has said to everybody else in a sense. But Spirit was telling me that, you know, there are people out there who can't even see there are people out there who can't even see hints to this next message, okay? So there's people out there who can't even see really what's going on behind the scenes, because if people are able to see what goes on behind the scenes, trust me, they would treat you a whole lot more better, okay? But anyway, so this next message came through as if like myself and my daughter, like she was complaining about something, not complaining, but she wanted to address an issue, and I went with her to address a particular issue, right? So she went to go talk to like some sort of manager in a sense, and I went with her. And so I was just standing there as she was venting to him. So some of you guys could be finding yourself, you know, speaking to a manager, supervisor in regards to, you know, some of your workplace conditions or some of your workplace situations pertaining to other, you know, people that you manage or people that you employ. But some of you guys may find yourself running into an issue in regards to that. So I say all that to say, in that dream, it's like she was talking to him, she was venting to him, and she was telling him exactly how she feel. And it was something pertaining to other people, like the other co-workers, that there was an issue with. So some of you guys may find yourself dealing with the situation pertaining to other co-workers, okay? And some of you guys may be going to a supervisor. But the way I saw this, so please don't get upset with the messenger, because the way I saw this was, the supervisor was like a foreigner, okay? And no offense to the foreigners, but the supervisor was a foreigner. But I kind of got the feeling like almost like he didn't care in a sense. Like he was just in a position. And this is where we have to be mindful too, because sometimes you may go to an employer and sometimes they could just be there just for the money, okay? And I say all that to say they're not really taking their job seriously, because there's a scripture, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just brought to my attention, there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about everything that you do, work as if you're working to the Lord, okay? And you can Google that scripture so you can see it for yourself. I don't remember what the scripture was, but it's just one of the scriptures that I remember that Spirit was bringing to my attention. So in everything that you do, do it as if you're doing it to the Lord. Even if you hold a position for power, you should stand in that position of power as if you're, you know, you're doing everything and allowing God to use you as that vessel, okay? Whether you're teaching, you teach as if you're, you know, you're doing it because because God is wanting you in that position to be able to help others. So whatever it is you do, if you do hair, I'm here. If you do like hair, if you do nails, it doesn't matter. Just do it as if you're doing it to God, okay? And I think if so many, I didn't even expect this message to go this route, but if so many more people get out of the mindset of, you know, just chasing money, but if we take a moment and remember that we're doing things as if we're doing it for God, like God is our employer. So if God was our employer, we would change our mindset on the way that we do things, the way that we behave at work, the way we act at work, and we will only find jobs that really make us happy in a sense, okay? And we wouldn't just settle for anything, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're on a job that you don't care for, it's almost like, well, I really don't want to be here anyway. And I'm also hearing Spirit say, thank you, Spirit. This is where all the issues come in at with certain jobs, especially like, and I'm gonna use the food industry because that's the message that Spirit is giving me. The food industry. Sometimes you don't even know who you're eating food from. You don't know what people are doing behind, the kitchen or whatever the case may be. And I would just hope to say that there's still some people out there. I know that there's some people out there with integrity, but this is why it's important to use your intuition in a sense, because there are people out there who actually do care and they do work as if they're working for God, okay? And not just out here doing evil intentions, just the things that surfaced, some years ago, at least from what I saw, people being caught on camera with doing things, with certain food items and so on and so on. But nevertheless, so somebody's going to find themselves complaining to a supervisor in regards to their coworkers. But the way I saw it was the supervisor is just listening, but it was kind of almost like, okay, I'll talk to them. But it wasn't like a sense of urgency, like, okay, let me address this in a sense. But the way I also saw this too, as it switches scenes, it's like I saw like the coworkers kind of like takes the situation it was almost like a relaxed environment is what I saw. I saw it was like a relaxed environment. And not only that, but Spirit was also revealing to me, because one lady, she was actually had like she actually had like if you think about, let's just say somebody put like a tattoo right here on their third eye or whatever, she had looked like something that appeared to be like a tattoo on her third eye. And the first thing I thought to myself in the dream was, I had told my daughter to step behind me and we moved to the side because I didn't want her to come into my presence, because the first thing I thought was like her energy was negative. And not only that, but it was just showing me like it was just showing me that her energy was negative. Okay. And I just got the feeling of, she wasn't somebody that I wanted to be within my vicinity, or that close to me, should I say. So anyway, those are all the messages that I have for you guys. But it's going to be very important at this time to just make sure you look, listen, and pay attention. And remember that, you know, you are worthy. And if people aren't treating you according to the words that you're speaking over yourself, now, if you're not speaking those words over yourself, if you don't feel that way about yourself, you know, because some people are at different phases on their journey anyway. But if you know that you have been telling yourself that you are worthy of certain things, and you know, it's almost like God is wanting you to align those words with your environment in a sense. So if that makes sense, it's almost like an affirmation. Okay. So not only are you saying that I am worthy, but you're also knowing and standing up for yourself as well too, when you need to. And like I said, the two incidents and the two situations that God had revealed to me. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys may be dealing with people they don't recognize, and they don't know your worth, they don't know your value, and they just don't understand and know that you're the one that's blessing them. Okay, so anyway, but with that being said, I'm going to end that message there, but that's all I have. So I wish you all much love, much light, and I say peace and blessings until the next message. Stay blessed. Bye.